Hi, my name is Bill Raymond, and in this eLearning Best Practices video, I'm going to show you how to use production effects to enhance your eLearning training videos. One cool effect that a lot of trainers use is zooming. I'm going to show you what it looks like by doing a little training video. Here I'm in Microsoft PowerPoint, and I want production effects to be blue and underline. I'll select the text, then I'll choose Shape Format, and then I'll pick a word art style. Then I'll go to the Home tab and click the underline icon. There, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Now I want to add a shape. So I'll come to the Shapes icon. I'll pick a shape to insert and draw that. Okay, so that's what zooming looks like. I'm going to undo all of this, and I'm going to do it one more time without the zooming. What I want you to ask yourself is, did that zooming really help you? Think about what a user would see if this is their first time using PowerPoint. Would it be easier to use a zooming feature or just full screen? Here I'm in PowerPoint and I want to make these fonts blue and underline. I'll come here to the Shape Format tab. I'll choose a word art style. Then I'll come to the Home tab and I'll choose underline. Next, I want to insert a shape. So I'll find a shape that I like and I'll insert it onto the page. Okay, so now that you've seen that, do you think that zooming was really that helpful? Do you think you could have done the training without using the zoom feature? That's what you need to ask yourself when you're developing your training. There are certainly times to use a zooming feature, especially when you're trying to focus in on a very small piece of a user interface, or you're trying to focus the user's attention on that particular area of the screen. But generally speaking, I would say use zooming minimally because the user's eyes go all over the place and they're completely distracted from what you're trying to teach them. There are some useful callouts that you can use in order to avoid mouse wiggle. What's mouse wiggle? It looks like this. We're in Microsoft PowerPoint and we're going to insert a picture, then we're going to insert a shape, and then we're going to insert a text box, and we're going to put it here in the content area. Okay, if you are taking that class and you see that mouse going all over the place, it looks frantic and you can distract the user, distract your trainee. So instead you can use callouts. Now, unfortunately, the callouts aren't real time, so you have to just kind of imagine that they're there. So I'm going to do that right now. In this class, we're going to insert a picture, a shape, and a text box, and we'll draw them on this content area. Okay, so you saw how that works now. The callouts actually help keep everything distraction-free, and it's very calm and soothing. There's no mouse squiggling all over the place. So that's what callouts are usually useful for. I will say this, adding callouts and any kind of an effect to your videos do take a lot of time. And very often you think you're done with the video and then you realize you forgot something and you have to go back. Then you have to do all these effects over again. So I would try to keep your effect usage very light, especially with things like callouts, where you might have to type text or draw boxes or something of that nature. Similar to callouts is screen highlighting. Now, screen highlighting allows you to do some really nice things to, again, avoid mouse wiggle. So we don't want mouse wiggle, and let me show you an example of plenty of training courses I've taken that do this. We're in Microsoft PowerPoint. This is the tab area here, and then you'll see a number of different icons listed, and you can click on those. And then over here is the navigation area. Over here is the content area. And then down below, you have some small icons to do common tasks. Now see, the mouse was wiggling around. You got your point across. But at the end of the day, again, that's very distracting to the trainer. So why not use screen highlighting? And this is how it works. Here we're in Microsoft PowerPoint. At the top area of the screen, are the tabs. These tabs allow you to access icons that allow you to perform various functions. Along the left-hand side is the navigation pane. In the middle of the screen is a content area, and then down below are access to icons to perform common tasks, like zooming and going into presentation mode. Okay, so you see the difference there is I didn't move my mouse around, and the user was able to just kind of focus on those items on the screen without kind of following the mouse around. It's a much more fluid experience for the person taking the training. Thank you for watching this video. We would really appreciate it if you pressed the like button. If you have any comments, please feel free to use the comment section.